Okay. Now on a hip tip, the hip tip, like most of your turns, say ankle cross, tilt, navy ride, all this stuff. Basically what you're doing is you're turning the guy's hips first and then turning his upper body. Same thing with a leg ride, same thing with almost all your turns. Control his hips, you're turning his hips with that tight grip around the waist, and then you're controlling the upper body and turning him over. Now, to teach a hip tip, what I concentrate on is first getting this deep grip. Okay, and the way I do it is if the man's on parterre position, on his knees and hands, I'll come across him here so I can get this deep grip. You have just so much more force. It's like a pipe wrench now on his waist. And now I'll drive across and crack him down here. Boom. Okay, now, once you have his hips turned here, it's not really much of a problem to elevate this back leg and trap this arm here, hold him on his back. The problems are this. Kid will come here, he'll drive to here, and then he'll try and elevate him. He's got him all loaded up. Now instead of driving forward, he'll drive him back here. And he'll end up right on top of the mic. Okay, so first, deep arm around the waist, and drive the guy down. Really, all you need is this. You need him trapped on his hip here. Okay? And the way you can finish turning a guy is by driving into him with your legs here. Okay, now it's not that much to drop your knee under, pull him into your lap, and elevate him. I don't care how good he is at a Granby, he's not going to Granby now. Now you drive him forward. Now I'm really sure he's not going to Granby. And now all you do is you just sit your knee under right here, give him a little pull into your lap. That loads him up on your hips. And now he's gone. It's no longer a matter of strength on strength or anything else. It's just balance. I just elevate that foot, and there he goes. Now, you might notice in this tournament you've seen an awful lot of hip tips. There's a reason for that. Nothing else is legal anymore. So that's right. You know, you get an arm bar up, and you're right to here, and you go, come on, Joel. And the tough guy won't go over, and the ref will stop it. But this kind of technique, you know, it doesn't matter what the rules are, you just have to be able to adapt to them. And this type of technique here is pain-free. It's just a balance type technique, and it's an easy way to score points here. See, now, to bring me to my next point. We talked about controlling his hips, we talked about driving him forward. Now, I'm going to talk about getting perpendicular. Because this is a very big problem on this hole, is people try and stay tight to his body here and turn it. Now you can do it, but it's a little bit more risky. And it's harder to do because your body's tight to his here. So now what you have to do is this. You get a guy here like this, you can actually, and this will help you turn him too, you push your body away from him. Okay, you don't stay tight to him here, just push your body away, and now it's perpendicular. There's no way he can roll on top of me. He can't really roll away from you. It's a much better control. You won't have your kids running into this kind of thing where the guy's flopping around and rolling up on top of you and all that. So, control his hip, drive him down and forward, push your body away, and now what you do is with this knee, my key is I always say just knee the guy, bam, right in the rear. Okay, you want your leg, your knee on the outside of his knee here, and your foot on the inside of this foot. The reason for this is when I elevate him over, right here, you see my knee position, it's right between his legs. I can use this both ways. I can elevate him here, he turns into me, I can push his leg down. It's a very solid controlled position.
Olympic Gold Medalist, Dave Schultz,